Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Thought I'd do a video regarding the Pakistani players and how they're doing in the ongoing T20 Blast in England. A number of Pakistani players obviously signed up for county duty in this tournament, given that there's no international cricket going on for Pakistan at the moment. So let's see how some of the guys are doing. Some are doing better than others. Some are doing better than we thought. Some are doing not so good. Anyway, here we go. Let's start with Shaheen Shah Afridi. Got some numbers written down for him. Met him recently in Manchester, and yeah, he was in good form. Seemed very happy with the world. Nice guy, and he's enjoying his time at Nottinghamshire. If you've not seen the video with Shaheen, then it's on my YouTube channel. You'll find it on the list of videos. It was done a couple of weeks ago. So Shaheen's got 13 wickets at economy rate of 8.91. I think he'll be fairly happy with that. Maybe the economy rate could be a little bit better, but in the last few games, I think he's certainly started to find his feet, got used to playing in this tournament. In the first few matches, he was a bit expensive. He's been steady with the wickets, and he's been doing very well. Nottinghamshire sit top of their table at the moment in the northern section. And with the bat, he's been excellent. I mean, this is a guy who I think fancies himself as a bit of an all-rounder, and he's certainly improving his batting. And if we look at it, he's got 9 sixes, strike rate of 191.89, and an average of 35.50. So he'll be well happy with those numbers, coming in number 7, number 8 mainly, and scoring some important runs down the order. And the best thing about Shaheen is he doesn't mess around. He comes in, gives the ball a whack, and he scores quickly. And as I say, he's been scoring some crucial runs for Nottinghamshire. Peter Moore's the coach there at Nottinghamshire. I'm sure you'll be delighted with Shaheen's performances so far. Some people have been saying that maybe he's been playing too much cricket, too many matches, but this is the way this tournament is. The matches are crammed in. You've got a match every couple of days. Come on, he's a young guy. He wants to play cricket. He wants to be bowling. What's 4 overs? 24 balls a day. That's not a lot. You know, some of these old timers in Pakistan cricket, they were having to bowl 24, 25 overs, 24, 25 overs a day. And, sometimes in first class matches, in test matches, they were bowling 50, 60 overs. So these guys these days are well managed, and I think he's doing pretty good. I don't think he's being overworked. Plus, Mickey Arthur's keeping an eye on him as well. Moving on to Zaman Khan. Now, Zaman, first time playing in county cricket, so a little bit raw. You could see he was a bit nervous at the start. He's at Derbyshire, obviously, with Haider Ali. So it's good that there's 2 Pakistanis there because they're both young men playing under the watchful eye of Mickey Arthur, who's brought them into this tournament, the T20 Blast. And Zaman's got, as I say, 11 wickets at an economy rate of 9.10. He'll be happy with the wickets, been bowling really well, but the economy rate's a little bit high. Watched him last night against Nottinghamshire, and he was a little bit unlucky. Inexperienced, first time playing in county cricket. He's only going to get better. This is a great experience for him. As I say, he'll be learning a lot from this experience, learning a lot from playing against some high quality cricketers in this tournament, and playing with Mickey Arthur watching over him. And as I say, Mickey's brought him into this setup, and he'll be helping him. So vital experience for Zaman, and I'm sure he'll be happy with his progress. But as I said before, he wants to get that economy rate down a little bit. Haider Ali, yeah, right, okay, where do we start? 218 runs, average of 27.25, strike rate of 126.74. That strike rate's too low. He's a better batsman than that. He's been struggling. First few games, he hardly scored a run. Last 3 innings, 42, 48, 74. So the signs are good. He's starting to score runs. He's starting to look more confident at the crease. He's starting to look a little bit more comfortable at the crease as well. So positive signs, the runs are there, but that strike rate, I mean, he scored 42 off 37 last night. Yeah, batsmen were getting out and around him, and Derbyshire were struggling a little bit, but I thought he could have given it a little bit more effort in terms of increasing that strike rate. So I think the strike rate needs to be worked on. The runs are there now. The confidence is there. So good signs for Haider. And again, like Zaman, first season in county cricket, excellent experience, invaluable experience for him to play in these conditions in this type of tournament. So he's here for the whole season. And again, playing for Mickey Arthur's team. Mickey will keep an eye on him. And this is a fantastic opportunity for Haider. Zafar Kohar, who we don't really talk a lot about, but each match he's chipping away, he's steady. He's played 5 matches in the T20 Blast and 4 wickets, but an excellent economy rate of 7.45. People don't really talk much about Zafar, but match after match, he's consistent, he's steady, rather than spectacular. But he's a good professional, and Gloucestershire have signed him again, and they're very happy with him. I mean, he's got 58 runs as well, strike rate of 126.08 down the order. So he's no mug with the bat, decent in the field, took a brilliant catch about a week ago. Fantastic effort in the field as well. So he's a committed cricketer, very, very useful at Gloucestershire. So steady rather than spectacular is the best way to describe his performances. Hassan Ali, just the 1 match, he's been injured. He's back now. He played yesterday. He took 1 for 23 from 3 overs. Good performance. Birmingham Bears won. And he'll be glad to be over that injury as well, and glad to be out there playing again. And we'll watch his progress this season with interest. He's got a lot of experience in county cricket as well. He's played a couple of times before, played for Lancashire, of course. And this is, again, an opportunity for Hassan to get back into the international reckoning as well, with Mickey Arthur here in the country, keeping an eye on the Pakistani players to see how they're doing. Naseem Shah, yeah. So 5 matches, 4 wickets, brilliant economy rate of 7.36. And I watched him a couple of times and he was really unlucky as well. Edges flying for 4. This is the way T20 cricket is, but this guy was phenomenal. Good pace, good variety. Leicestershire were really happy with his performances. And, Paul Nixon, the head coach, has really good things to say about Naseem. And, he's played county cricket before, so he's got that experience. But yeah, he was excellent. It's just a shame that he was only here for the 5 matches as injury cover as well. But I'm sure he'll be back. There'll be counties, maybe even Leicestershire, who knows, might want to re-sign him, but other counties will be watching him and watching his progress and availability with interest. Usama Mir, brilliant. 3 matches, scored 61 runs at a strike rate of 203.33. Brilliant. As I say, phenomenal performance with the bat, and then even better with the ball. Took 5 wickets in those 3 matches at an average of 15.6, economy rate of 6.50. 6.50 for any bowler in T20 cricket is brilliant, but for a leg spinner, it is just incredible. He was superb. Obviously, he was a replacement for Bracewell, who's back now at Worcestershire, but Usama did himself, I mean, he did his country and himself proud, insofar as in future, I'm sure there'll be county sides looking at him and again looking at his availability and wanting to sign him in future, so he can be proud of his efforts. Yeah, Shadab Khan. I don't want to be too critical of Shadab, but I've watched him a couple of times this season and something just does not seem right with him. 7 matches, 5 wickets, an economy rate of 10.03. That is not good enough for somebody of his experience, somebody of his talent. And, he is somebody who really, that economy rate should be a lot better. He's an experienced bowler. He's got all the varieties. And even with the bat, he's only scored 101 runs, average of 14.42. And his strike rate is low as well, just 127.84. I don't know what the situation with Shadab is. With the bat, he did that 1 good innings at Lords recently, where he utilised the short boundary on his leg side. But overall, he's been really poor this season. I know himself; he'll be really disappointed with his efforts, and it can only get better for him because he's simply not been good enough. I'm guessing he's fully fit, because otherwise the PCB would have intervened and got him back into the NHPC. and looked at him there, but really he's been very, very poor for Sussex. Sussex are struggling in this tournament, and one of the reasons is Shadab's performances have simply not been good enough. Shah Massoud, positive captaincy, excellent. Seen him captain a couple of times this season. He's led his troops really well. 5 wins in a row now for Yorkshire after they struggled. This is bearing in mind they've had the likes of Joe Root, Adil Rashid, Harry Brook, and various other players missing from the starting lineup. Johnny Bairstow hasn't been available throughout the tournament, so they're missing some big names. But to win five games in a row is excellent, and the captain has to have some credit for that. With the bat, though, Shan will be disappointed. I know he sets high standards for himself, but 118 runs at an average of 16.85 and a strike rate of 126.88. Another one who needs to up his game and improve. So overall, a mixed bag, really, from the Pakistanis. We've got the Shaheen Shah Afridi doing really well. Usama Mir did really well earlier in the season. Zaman Khan has been doing okay. Haider Ali improving. Slan needs to improve. Hassan Ali hasn't played many games. Zafar Gohar has been steady, and Shadab Khan has got a lot of work to do. So we'll do another roundup at the end of the tournament and see how the Pakistani guys are doing. Thank you very much for watching.